Happy Cinco de Mayo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. But the fiesta is over. We're shifting gears to pop culture. Overdrive. This week, could Blue Mountain State be back for more debauchery? Is Wesley Snipes about to reclaim the Blade throne? Plus, Kingdom Hearts makes the leap to the big screen. Stick around. We've got all the juicy details coming up. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right. Well, we are back. We had Cinco de Mayo yesterday. What a fun day, man. Oh, I'm still feeling it. I'm having a little bit of a hangover. Just a little bit. But okay, we're here. gUNzz. I don't know how you're standing. You are you're a tank. You're a tank. You're a monster. You just you just down those bad boys. Just treat it like a tuna can. Just
that's Minarum.
That's why he's not here.
Yeah,
that's why Minar's not here.
He had too much tuna can.
Too much tuna can.
On Cinco de Mayo.
Too much. Okay, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Well, I gotta take off this sombrero because my headphones are falling off. It was gonna be the whole episode, but no, it's not gonna happen. It's coming off now. Movie magic time. All right, you ready?
It's gonna happen.
Like that.
just add the Legend of Zelda opening treasure chest.
Let's move on to some movie news, dude. Okay, first things first up. The gUNzz and Minarum choice for the Batman role, the man who should be taking up the cowl. According to these two gentlemen, right here we got Alan Ritchson, who got his breaking role, I believe, from BMS, Blue Mountain State. At least that's where I know him from. That's the first thing.
I would say one of my top 3 favorite shows. Sure.
It's a great show. It's a great series.
Date.
Hilarious.
It's the best.
Dude, it's like peak TV during the time when comedy was allowed to be funny, before everyone was getting offended. Like
before
BMS, Blue Mountain State. It's about, so I gotta choose my words carefully here to avoid YouTube coming down on us, laying that hammer again, right? Let's see. BMS involves, let's see, after party festivities.
The college life.
College life, yes. What is that? What is the college life? I know you didn't go to college. BMS has a lot of Coca-Cola. It has other college festivities.
Oh, you guys seem pretty cool. You like to party?
Those will be unnamed. Let's see. There's a lot of drinking involved. There's a lot of dorm room action. If you catch my drift there. All right, a lot of that is involved. There's no nudity in there, but it's pretty raunchy. It pushes the limits of TV. It's a fun show, dude. I rewatched. I think you showed it to me, and I immediately fell in love with it.
And this is from somebody who doesn't indulge with anything of that. If anything, just the drinking. And I was in Dare in elementary.
Dare, man, Darian the lion. He put me on that straight path. Nah, man, he'd be pretty disappointed. He's disappointing a lot of us. But Thad, he don't care. Thad, no. Alan Ritchson, that was his character. He was the superficial. He was buff back then. He's like he is now.
He was ripped.
And he
freaking
was
tank.
Hilarious, dude. He's hilarious, man. Like, what? Oh my God, so many good episodes. No, you gotta do it right. You gotta do it right.
I can't go that high.
Get out of my house!
I think he's a phenomenal actor. When he plays a role, he plays that role, man. Like he's in that role.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and yeah, he does a great job. He's phenomenal. He's awesome. For them to come back for a BMS, I gotta say, I'm happy. I'm excited for it. I'm definitely gonna watch this whenever it comes out.
Is it a reboot or is it like continuation?
Oh, it's a continuation. They're picking back up.
Ooh, hell yeah! I always wanted to see what happened after.
It might be, according to Vogue, all 3 seasons of the sitcom Blue Mountain State will join the Netflix on May 1st. So there you go. If you want to rewatch it, that might be, I don't know, like the 5th or 6th time that I watched the series. It's that good, dude. It's pretty damn good.
No, I've honestly recommended this show to a few people and they fell in love with it too. Like they thought it was hilarious. And like I couldn't really explain it just besides like college lifestyle / like partying, I guess.
Yeah.
And they didn't think they were gonna like it at first, but
heck, I didn't think I was gonna like it at first because it's about college football, but it's not really about college football. Like it's there, but it's not the focus. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what drove me away at the beginning. But then when I started watching, it's like, dude, this is hilarious. Like it's that damn good, dude. The football is barely even there. It's barely a thing. It's just the life and the interaction between the team members, which just made that show as good as it is. And I'm pretty happy, dude, that they're getting back Alex Moran, who was the quarterback. He was probably the main character. I think I would say that. I
would say him and Thad, for sure.
Yeah,
characters. But it was surrounded around Alex Moran because he was the main focus.
Mm-hmm.
But
it was a story.
But I think Thad was such a great character that he worked his way up to be like in the same spotlight, kind of like Goku and Vegeta. Yeah,
I agree with you. I agree 100% with that. Yeah, and then also Chris Romano, he's coming back. He's Sammy, the goat. He's the goat, the mascot. And which he has some really good scenes in there too. Oh. Yeah, he's the guy. He's an idiot, but he was pretty funny in there, man. Like he had some good roles for sure.
I'm just thinking of the freaking the beer can arms.
What? Beer can arms?
Spoilers, I guess, from 2011. For you guys who haven't seen it, there's an episode where he meets an armless chick. And he makes her arms out of beer cans and like the cleaning gloves.
Wow.
I just imagine like that scene.
I think my favorite one with Sammy's where he kind of like at the end of our episodes, we get the tuna can picks. Yeah, those. There's an episode that is about that. It's about the
Tallywhacker, Schlong
picks. Yep. And who's the hero of that episode? Spoilers, it's Sammy. It's a good episode. That's hilarious. It's so stupid, but it's hilarious. And
how about where Thad saves Alex from the crazy chicks who want his
his babies.
Specimen.
Yeah, that scene is hilarious. That's a true bro, by the way. Your shirt there, that's a true bro right there.
Let me see the condom you plan on putting on my quarterback's weenie. Oh my God! Yes.
Put a baby in me.
Zip it, psycho! Get out of my house!
But yeah, this show, 2010. It's been 14 years now. I don't know where the story can go, especially if the 3 main characters come back. Obviously, they're older. They're not going to be looking like college students anymore. I don't know where they can go with this. And even
pro, if they go pro.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Could they still call it Blue Mountain State, though? Then maybe there'll be teachers. They come back or something?
Coaches.
That just makes me think of when Scrubs came back, and I hated that season, that series.
No, keep it alive, man.
Keep it alive. I don't know, man. I'm bringing it down, dude.
Believe.
Because again, this was 2010, and now things are so different, dude. Like the comedy is completely different now than when it was back then. I don't know if they can still push the limits the way that they did back then. Like they would be afraid to get canceled. Like the confidence isn't there.
I think they can push it, but they have to be smart on how they push it. Push it real good.
No, but I don't know, dude. I mean, the writing on that show was pretty clever. It was fun, but again, it was a different time. I don't know if they can pull it off. I'm very curious. I want it to succeed. I'd like to see more, but I don't know. Even okay. How about the movie that came out?
I don't think I saw
The Rise of Thadland. You didn't see the movie?
I don't think so.
Dude, it was 2016.
Oh, Marine Corps.
Oh, okay. You were stationed. Okay. Yeah, there's a movie, man. And it does take place after the final episode. And it's worth a watch. But even then, it didn't, for me, it didn't hit the same way that the series hit. It was just a few steps below. It was still fun. I enjoyed it for what it was, but it was not at the same level as BMS. You need to watch it. I think you definitely need to watch it. You need to give me some feedback. I'm curious what you think about this. But
indeed, I shall.
Yeah,
indeed, I shall. But for sure, when this comes out, I will definitely be on every single episode.
Let's do it. Well, all right. Well, let's hope that Alan Richardson, off the high off of Reacher that he's on right now, maybe they can work something out. Make it happen.
So. The chosen one, Wesley Snipes.
Oh, the GOAT?
The GOAT.
Oh, what
the
about
one who saved Marvel cinema.
Before there was a Marvel cinema. Before there
comic
was an
book
MCU.
Marvel MCU. He saved it. He single-handedly, I'm ready,
Mother effer.
saved it.
Okay, I get where you're going with this. I wouldn't say that Blade saved Marvel, because back then there really wasn't a Marvel.
Well, superhero Marvel side.
I think
you say that.
I think he paved the way. I think that's a little more, that's more proper, right? He pioneered, more or less, a successful comic book movie adaptation. And he made it possible for the big guns to come in, like Spider-Man, X-Men,
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I would definitely credit Wesley Snipes, his Blade, as the one who paved the path.
This is the way. you gotta show that Knuckles right there where he's like, this is the way.
Wesley Snipes could potentially be returning as Blade in the MCU. It has been rumored that he is in talks. It could happen. It's gonna happen.
Dude, I called this so long ago. I called this, and all you naysayers went against me. Oh no, they're not gonna want, Disney's not gonna want him. Wesley Snipes is no good for the Disney image.
You don't pay his taxes, man.
You know what Wesley Snipes did?
He ran
threw Disney to the ground.
And now Disney wants him back. Maybe. Potentially.
Dude, they cannot do a Secret Wars with all these variants and not have Wesley Snipes as Blade.
I gotta agree. Blade though, like, okay, his movies are completely different than what the Marvel movies are today, right? Like, they're more, even the serious ones, they don't go this dark.
He like a serious action horror Marvel type.
Yeah,
rated R.
And Marvel, even their horror ones, they can't touch it. They don't go anywhere near it. Like,
he spit hot fire.
Blade is such a different character, dude. Like, I don't know if he fits. Like, who's he gonna pair with? Who's if he shows up in a Marvel movie? It's not gonna be a Blade movie, obviously, right? It's gonna be a cameo. It's gonna be maybe a smaller role. Who are they gonna pair him with? I mean, they got nobody.
Ghost Rider. And what's the Egyptian dude's name?
Moon Knight?
Moon Knight. I thought he was in there.
I did like his series. It was different. It was entertaining. I did like it overall.
He has their team, the Night something.
Night Stalkers, I believe.
I don't know. But he's with Ghost Rider. I think the guy from Egypt, a werewolf, I think.
And there was a werewolf Disney movie that they released last year, and it was a short film. It is technically a Marvel comic, which I actually didn't see it. I meant to, I just didn't. Did you get a chance to take a look at that?
Negative.
Honestly, I've heard nothing but good things about it, but yeah, I can't really say much about it because I didn't watch it. Yeah, I guess you can throw them in. The Midnight Suns, that's who you're thinking about, the Midnight Suns. But even so, I can't imagine them bringing in Blade for, let's just say Endgame. There's Endgame, here comes Blade through the portal. Let's do this,
Effer.
Like, that's just, it's not going to happen.
I feel like everybody would do the same thing, trying to go for the glove and the stones, but I feel Blade would just go straight for the kill.
He'd be going for Thanos.
Like,
Screw
the glove, take him out.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, that's going to be a different Blade. That's going to be Mahershala, probably, if he sticks around. I don't know how that script is going. I haven't heard anything really, other than the movie's still supposed to be filming next year, and
he's supposed to be a side character in his own movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of disagreements in that. So we'll see if he sticks around, if they recast, or we'll see what happens, man.
Hey, Wesley, I know you always want to be in Marvel. Want to come back and reprise your role as Blade?
Dude, okay, that man has to be in his 60s.
Something like that.
There's no way. 61, he's 61 years old. There's no way, dude, that he could do it. I mean, the Blade character is supposed to be, what, in his mid-20s or so? That's the way he looks anyways.
Maybe since he's like, what's it called? From an alternate universe, maybe he shows the ropes to the new Blade, the younger Blade.
That could be interesting. Maybe.
And maybe he tells him, like, watch out for this, watch out for that. This is how you use your powers.
Could be interesting.
Sucker.
He's a cool character. He's badass. A cameo or a small role from Wesley Snipes would be awesome. I would love to see it. I just don't know how they're going to use him. Just hope they use him properly.
I hope so, man. They got to do him justice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like you said, well, like we said, he kind of paved the way. Wesley Snipes at least deserves his one hurrah in the MCU, and now in this multiverse saga. Now is the time. Once we get past this, and it's kind of over.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there would be like zero chance.
I feel kind of how they're doing Hugh Jackman, like giving him justice. I feel they got to do the same thing to him, man. Blade and Wolverine team up.
I guess working off of that, who's left? Who's left to make the comeback? Like, we know Fantastic Four, they're likely coming back for a cameo at least, right? Who's left? Who hasn't come back yet? Toby's here. X-Men, they're coming in. Are we missing anyone?
It's the Ghost Rider.
There you go. Yeah. We mentioned him earlier. Ghost Rider. Nick Cage coming back as Ghost Rider.
I was going to call him Johnny Cage.
Wrong Cage.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. There's him. Howard the Duck. Yeah, we need some Howard. Yeah. Oh, wait. He came back in the What If series.
You know what they say. When you're out of luck, always go duck.
And wasn't he in the Guardians of the Galaxy in one of the tubes from the collector guy?
You're right. Yeah. It was like end credit scene. Yeah. You're right. So I guess that's it then, huh? We just need Ghost Rider to come back and we'll have that happy ending.
The perfect trifecta.
Yeah.
Me and the gang were wondering, can you blush?
Oh, I get it. You've been training for 2 years to take me out. And now here I am. Ooh, so exciting.
Moving on to our next story, dude. This is something that is going to pique sisters' ears. Kingdom Hearts is getting a movie. Yes, sir. You heard that right. Kingdom Hearts. Thankfully, it's not live action, because holy crap, could you imagine if this was live action? What a mess that would be.
Imagine the spiky hair.
Oh, I hate it. And the licensing issues that, like, oh my God. Okay, that's got to be between Disney. It's going to be between Square Enix. It's going to be between, I guess, just those two, right?
Pixar's kind of in there with the Toy Story.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Depending how far they want to take it, though.
Yeah. And let's back up. What is Kingdom Hearts?
It is basically a soup of Final Fantasy and Disney. anything Disney related, throw that in there. Boom, bam. You got a little bit of Final Fantasy, bam.
Ooh.
You want swords, bam. Donald, bam. Mickey, bam. Not in my kitchen.
Yep. Kingdom Hearts it's that melting pot, right? Of all these characters. It's a video game came out back on the PS2. It was primarily more of a Disney it was an RPG game, action RPG game. This one character, Sora, I guess a Square creation, right? This character he goes through the story arc and has to go through different Disney worlds, and by that I mean he has to visit Aladdin's world, he's got to visit Alice in Wonderland's world, he's got to go to Hercules' world, and it was pretty fun back in the day. You know, the mechanics kind of suck now. If you could go back and you try to play them, they suck. But back then, they were pretty damn good. It was revolutionary. It was something that we'd never really seen before. Disney like that in games. Like it was fun to see. It was really cool. I think it brought in a load of new players into gaming.
I agree.
Yeah, it brought both our sisters in. They weren't really gamers, but it brought them in. Brought my wife in. Like, she was into it. Like, she wanted to know the story, and she didn't play games like that.
And the thing is, I had to give them props for coming up with such a story that has almost nothing to do with Disney, but involved Disney, and made it like dark and hero action type of story for him, you know?
Yeah, for sure. But on the flip side, they took that story, which was a simple story. Well, not super simple. It still has that touch of Japan to it. But it took the story and it just flipped it upside down. And there's so much lore, so many characters, so much things that happened in the past prior to the main character, Sora, that honestly, dude, I lost count of how many games you're supposed to play to get all the story. They marveled it before Marvel did it. You have to play the DS game. You have to play this 3DS game. You got to play the one on the PlayStation. You got to play the one on the Game Boy Advance. And there were so many bits and pieces, and all those games, they weren't all good. They weren't. And his sister, she went through them somehow. She loved the games so much. Yeah, that she went through that gauntlet. And she'll try to tell me, update me the story. She'll give me the timeline, like that. You know that meme where the guy's got the white wall and the string connecting? Yeah, that was her. She got it on lockdown, bro. I couldn't care less. There's so much crap that goes on in that story. I lost interest. I seriously lost interest.
Like, I know kind of what happens because of Little Sis, but I mainly only know the first game story mode. That's the only one I honestly pretty much played.
Yeah. It was the first two main entries, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, the ones that matter, and then the ones that are all on mobile and on they're throwaway games. There's like 50 people that just commented right there. BB, go to hell. BB sucks. I get it from sister all the time. They just took the story and ran it through mud, dude. It's so much crap in there. It doesn't make sense. And then, like, the difference between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3 is like a 10-year gap, maybe. But there was like 7 or 8 games in between that time, and like I wasn't interested in playing any of that. So there was a lot of story that I missed. When 3 came out, I was like, oh yeah, I'm back. Let's play it. And I started it up, and the story's going. I'm like, what's going on? I don't get it. Who's that? Who are you? I've never seen you before. Like, it was a completely different game. It was a completely different story. Like, I was uninterested. And even though this was the game that had the better mechanics, I guess you could say, I just played through the story, got through and done. Finished it. I was done. Never again. It was fun. It was a fun fighting, fun mechanics, fun game. But story-wise, they lost me big time.
Yeah. I personally don't really care for the story, honestly. Like I said, sorry, Little Sis. Sorry, but it had to be said.
Not sorry. But yeah, man, back to this as a movie, an animated movie, by the way, animated. I don't know if it's animated or maybe a 3D animated movie. Like,
That's
like
what I was
Pixar.
going to ask right now. I think just to keep true to it, it has to be like 3D animated.
I would think so too.
And with how good they've gotten with like their animation like that, I'm pretty sure the graphics look pretty dang good.
Yeah, I'm on the same page with you. I believe it. Yeah, they can make it look pretty. They can make it look nice. I just hope that they bring back the Final Fantasy characters in it, because that's what Kingdom Hearts is to me. It was Disney crossing over with Final Fantasy. And in Kingdom Hearts 3, if I'm not mistaken, they got rid of like 90% of all Final Fantasy.
No.
Yeah, it was all Disney stuff. And yeah, it was like, this doesn't feel like Kingdom Hearts to me anymore. So I'm
Disney doing what Disney does.
Yeah, probably they wanted all the money for themselves. So I don't know. Yeah, that's the only thing that I want. I want Cloud. Give me Sephiroth. Give me Squall. Squall, not Leon. Give me Squall. No, it's Squall. It's Tifa. Yuffie. Bring them back, man. Bring back some Final Fantasy characters. And simplify the story. So the people, I already know it. The fans, the major fans, sister, they're gonna crap all over this dude. They're gonna
a boo boo on it.
They're
If
gonna
they do, if they don't do it right,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, we are not gonna hear the end of that for a while.
To simplify the story, to make it understandable for the everyday person, the light fans. If they cater this to people like me, all Kingdom Hearts fans are going to crap on this. They're not going to enjoy it. I'm serious. They're going to hate it.
Yeah.
I honestly cannot think of a way for them to incorporate all the story that they've accumulated over the years and simplifying it and still make sense. Like, I mean, hopefully they can. Maybe they can. They better write the hell out of it, or they will get.
Unless they start from the very beginning, and just like for the new generation, hey, it is what you miss since you're not gonna play old games.
Yeah,
this is what it is.
Maybe that's the way to do it. Maybe you're right.
Start from the beginning.
This is all very touching, guys. Ven looks just like Roxas. Or is it Roxas looks just like Ven? And now I have to explain all of that to him, which is in itself a crazy long story. And apparently everybody already knows everyone, and this is an insane amount to get memorized.
Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. The mail's here.
Oh, it's mail time.
Mail time. Mail time. Mail time.
Yeah, it's been a little minute. We've had some mail here. It's just kind of, I was just going through the inbox and I was like, bam, there it is. I got something from first name Ophelia, last name Heine. Ophelia Heine. Ophelia says, Dear Brother gUNzz. Oh, look at that. It's like she knew that you were going to be here today. She knew.
Yeah.
Dear Brother gUNzz, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
Most embarrassing thing I have ever done. That's going to be a toughie, man, because
you do a lot of embarrassing
Steph.
Not really. Not really. Maybe when I was like younger, I guess.
Oh, yes. There's a plethora of stories for you to tell.
You know what? This one's for Brother Jay.
Oh.
So, there was one time we were hanging out with our about the same age uncle.
Yeah, we're brown. It happens.
And we're messing around. We're outside. He tried running up a tree. And then somehow he landed it. He didn't go too high. But he did maybe like 3 steps on the tree. And then he like jumped off. And then I said, I can do that too. I did maybe about the same. Maybe like 1 extra step or something. Oh, I felt I went a little bit higher. But that extra step screwed me. It screwed me bad.
Screwed you bad. Mm-hmm.
I could not get any bounce off of it. I was already basically floating on the last step. I had nothing. And of course I fell. Straight on my back. Straight on a big ass root.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was sticking out. Back in the day, Brother Jay, he wasn't the smallest one out there. He was definitely the biggest one.
Yeah, it was like 3 of us combined.
And I went undercover, the cover of Brother Jay's back, because he was huge. And yeah, I hid my pain behind him.
Shedding a tear back there.
I ain't gonna lie, I think I did. That was a big root, dude. Like,
It was pretty thick. It's tuna can sized.
Only my arm would know.
Oh.
It was like the size of my leg.
Good. Even though this question wasn't for me, Ophelia, I will answer. I will answer as well. And because you reminded me of this, gUNzz, with your story. So this one's for CK.
Oh.
So me and CK, we went over to MD's house. We were just hanging out, like on his front yard. We were just sitting around I think we were playing basketball or something. And then, I don't know why, but I decided to try and run on the wall like the Prince of Persia. Yeah. And back then, PS2 days, I was big into the Prince of Persia games. I loved them games. And I don't know why, again, right? I took a few steps back and I ran up against the wall and I jumped kicked, right? And 1, 2, 3 steps and I jumped off, got enough lift, landed on my feet. And I was like, oh, who's the man? Oh, yeah. And CK saw the whole thing. He's like, holy crap, how'd you do that? And I was like, I'm awesome. I don't know what the, right? And I know what you're thinking, gUNzz. You think that I said, let's see that instant replay. I learned my lesson. I didn't say it.
I thought you were going to go for it.
I did not say it. But I did it. I could do it again. Ooh, yeah. So I went back to the same spot, took those 3 steps back. 1, 2, each. I just fell straight down on my hip, dude. It was just right on the bone, right on that pelvis bone, just clack. I was like, dude, I was on that floor for the next several minutes. My hip was in so much throbbing pain. Dude, it was the worst feeling I've ever felt. It was horrible. And I fell on concrete. So, yeah, it was, I got a nice laugh out of CK and MD. They laughed the hell out of it. They lost it. And I'm on the floor just losing life. So it was
1 HP.
Now, I don't know if that was the most embarrassing thing I've ever done, but it was pretty damn embarrassing. So there was no more, oh yeah. No. That was just, oh God.
Get the school out of you.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So, thank you, Ophelia. Thank you for taking us back down memory lane there. That was fun. And I got one more in here. I got one from first name Alvin, last name Deboti. Alvinda Butti. I think it's French, yeah. Alvinda Butti. Yeah, like that, yeah. Alvin, yeah.
I was so pronouncing that Americano style in my head. I was like, I don't get it. But I got it. Once you said French, I was like, oh, there it is.
Well, yeah, French. Yeah. We got listeners all over the world. All over the world.
True
Alvin
True
wants to know, dear brother gUNzz.
Oh, Lord.
Called you a deer. Yeah. What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
I guess there's 2.
Okay.
One is technically, if I'm not mistaken, a delicacy from Mexico.
Oh, I know what it is already.
What? What is it?
The chapulín.
Yep.
Oh, you ate the cricket?
Yep.
Oh, you nasty.
I just wanted to try it. I'm like, what's all about it, man? Everybody says they were good. I tried that one time. I was like, I can do one. I can't do two or three. But yeah.
No, that's definitely a weird one. When I worked at a hotel once as the labor boy, moving tables and stuff. One of my coworkers, he was from the other side of the border there.
From the motherland.
Yeah, he was from the motherland, and he brought a bowl of fried. I think they were fried crickets. And he's just like, "Oh, you want to try it? They're real good." And I'm just like, let me get one just to show you that I'm brave because I think your daughter's hot," which she was. And yeah, I got one and I stuck it in my mouth and it was such a weird texture, dude. Like it was fried. It was like really crispy and crunchy, and I could feel legs swishing around in my mouth. I'm like, it was so weird, dude. He's like, "You want more?" No, I'm good.
I hear either Tabasco. I think some people try it with hot sauce.
Thank you.
I ain't sure though.
No, thank you. Well, what was the other thing? The weird thing that you ate?
I guess I just wanted to see if I could do it, and I was like, if I had to survive in an apocalypse, would I be able to eat this?
What, human?
No. No.
Hey, man.
Cannibal?
It's the apocalypse. Gotta do what you gotta do.
I tried dog food, like when I was younger.
Oh, what the hell?
Not the wet food. Just like the dry.
The kibbles?
The kibbles type of shit.
How'd you even chew that thing? Those things are rock hard. Not that I would know. How'd you?
Yeah, no. Honestly, well, I think it's technically, I guess, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard somewhere, like, if the world did go to
Great mighty Pooh.
I guess they make dog food to be edible for humans.
I mean,
but I'm not sure if it's true though.
I mean, I guess it is edible, but it doesn't taste very good. Not that I would know. Not that I would know.
But
I might have tried it.
I ain't gonna lie, the kibble wasn't like, I didn't really get much of a flavor off of it. Just like kind of like I don't know, like dry, crunchy kibble, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It just.
Yeah, okay. That wasn't a joking. I tried it too at some point, but it wasn't like the super hard ones. It was kind of softish.
Oh,
it didn't taste very good. I think it was Boo-Boo's food.
His little spaghetti thing?
Yeah, the little tiny spaghetti kibble thing.
Okay,
it was not very good. It tastes like yeah, I didn't like that flavor at all. It was,
I think the one that's edible, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the wet food, dude.
Ugh, that sounds so horrible.
But I could be wrong. One of the true fans, email us, let us know. Dog food edible for human consumption.
I don't have too many weird ones other than the crickets one. I did try gator.
Oh, gator's good. I like gator.
It has such a swampy taste to it. It's like chicken.
Like gamey
chicken with the flavor of swamp. It's like, I'm not making it up. Like it has a smell. It's like, you were stewing in something. Like it doesn't have a bad flavor, but I think it's the smell for me that it was just like, I think, yeah. Because I was in New Orleans and I got one of the po' boys with gator in it, and I remember like, covering up my nose so I can down it because I can finish it. Because I'm not going to throw it away. But yeah, the smell's not pleasant, but the taste isn't horrible.
Okay.
I've tried fried shark.
I tried.
Wasn't too bad.
I think shark fin soup. I'm not sure if it was that, but I think I've tried shark before. Octopus?
Yeah, we're getting into a little more common. Yeah, I've had octopus. I like the takoyaki. I think that's what it's called. The octopus balls. Yeah, I'll have that whenever we go to, if we'll go to get like ramen or sushi or something. Yeah, sometimes I'll pick it up.
Talking about legit, even not too long ago, we went to a buffet.
Mm-hmm.
They legit had like the little octopus like that size. You see the tentacles, you see the head and everything. You're just missing the eyes. But you know how, like, for me, like, sometimes it's like too rubbery. Like they overcook it or something.
No, yeah, I think that's, yeah, because even in the octopus balls, you pop it in and it's like, yeah, they're very chewy. I mean, it's still weird, but I think, I don't know, like, they're still good.
But I have tried calamari.
Yes, I have that. And they used to do it at, I want to say it was Olive Garden. Calamari, yeah. It was fried or something, and I was just going to town on those things, man. It was really good.
One thing I do want to try is snake.
I don't know if I would want to do that.
just to taste the ones.
Veneno. Oh. I couldn't do it. Well, I wouldn't want to.
I want to try just to say that I tried it.
Other than
What? Frog legs.
Frog legs. You know what? I think I had just had this conversation with CK a couple weeks ago. I was joking around with him, and we were talking about eating frog legs, and he asked me, have you ever had it? And my answer was, I don't know. I don't know if I've had it before. And I'll tell you why. I was still in elementary school, and I went on a field trip. I don't remember where it was. It was some ranch. We're here in Texas, by the way. And I went to some ranch for a field trip. And they said that for lunch, we're going to eat frog legs. And the whole class was like, oh, we don't want to eat that crap because we've never had that stuff. And so we do the field trip stuff, and then we go for lunch, and they're giving out chicken wings. And I'm like, yeah, we got chicken wings. And so everyone's eating their wings, or I'm sorry, their legs, chicken legs, the drumsticks, they're drumsticks. And when we were done, we're like, so that was chicken, right? Right?
Oh my God.
And we were told those were the frog legs, but I can't confirm. We never got a straight answer. They were just like, ha ha ha, those were frog legs. Ha ha ha. Like they never told us for real like what we ate. And like I couldn't tell the difference. It was like, this tastes like chicken. It did look a little different though. Than like so I don't know, man. Like it was so long ago, bro. I don't remember. I don't remember if there was I don't think there was a difference in taste, because I remember eating. I was like, yeah, this is good. And I don't know.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Like, the first one tastes like chicken to me.
Mm-hmm.
But when I went to the second one, I started getting like that gamey, like frog leg taste.
Really?
Like, ooh. I finished it. Just so I ain't rude. But I didn't get more after that. I'm like,
Ooh.
So it might have been frog legs for you, dude, because I specifically remember like chickeny, like it reminded me of chicken taste kind of.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So maybe I did. I will never know, and I will never willingly go eat frog legs. So I don't know.
Seems to me they gave you that Pegasus laugh. Frog legs.
Yes. Well, thank you, Alvin Debotti. Thanks for that walk down the memory lane there. That is the end of our time there, Brother gUNzz. We're going to have to close it down. Please visit us at www.dsffiles.com, where you can listen to all of our prior episodes. We talk trash, we talk TV, we talk movies, we talk games, we talk some anime. We just have a good time here. And if you can follow us on social media, Brother gUNzz, where can they follow us?
Well, good to guess me there, Brother B. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, and YouTube. And if you're on the go, where can they listen to us there, Brother B?
You can listen to us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, iHeartRadio, many, many, many other more. And of course, sweet, sweet, wonderful, beautiful, sexy Pandora.
Sweet, sweet Pandora.
Sweet, sweet of Pandora.
Never said anything bad about Pandora.
Never.
And our brother Minaro has specifically requested all the Hive Lord pics you have. If you can please send them to Minaro at thesfiles.com. He has specifically requested. Let me go back to his email.
Okay.
He knew he was going to be missing out today.
Gotcha.
He said all the big ones, the small ones, the long ones, the wrinkly ones, the stretchy ones, the ones with the extra skin.
Oh, God.
He wants the veiny ones. He wants the hairy ones. He put quotation marks and like exclamation marks right next to the tuna can size one.
Oh.
Must be his favorite, you know. Must be his favorite.
Must be. Okay. Those also taste like chicken.
He has confirmed. He says the tuna smell doesn't really bother him no more.
Oh, okay. Kind of enjoys it.
Yeah, I think it does. They say he tries to devour them or something. Like all in one bite.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I don't ask for too much detail, but he just insists.
Yeah. Any comments, questions, suggestions, drop us a comment here on YouTube or contact at thesfiles.com or reach us individually where you can find all of our emails in the description below. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. This is BogusBird signing out.
This is gUNzz deucing out.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.